Now I'm going to show you how I figure out where that mounting plate is that's on the back of a 2¼ inch wood traditional bracket. So we need the bracket, we need a piece of the pole, and normally I carry in my van small pieces similar to this size of 2¼ 1 3/8, 1 3/16, 3/4, the various sizes and common types of hardware that the designers that I work with are frequently using, so that I can calculate these measurements without having to use the actual merchandise. So we need a 2¼ inch bracket in this situation. We got a 2¼ inch pole and the traditional ring that goes with it. So what I'm doing is I'm figuring out this is where the top of the panel is normally going to be for me. And I'm going to put those pins at 1/4 inch, and it's just going to barely cover that gold eyelet that sticks below the wood pole. Because I don't want the brackets, or excuse me, the panel to be up here kissing the bottom of the ring. I want it to hang nicely right below so it folds nicely. So using a combination square, that's how I'm going to extend over to get that reference line where the top of that panel is going to be. And like I mentioned, I put the pins at 1/4 inch, so it's going to come just below that wood ring. So holding it ever so gently and tight, I'm going to take that off and I'm going to mark it with my trusty piece of blue tape. And then of course I'm going to verify in case something moved in the mechanics of all that. So line it up on my tape, see how it comes out onto the top of the panel area. Looks like it's a perfect spot. So now I'm going to get rid of that, and I fold that around, and see the mount plate is still attached. Make sure that that's fully up. Sometimes, unless you put it in yourself, you might want to verify that it is all the way up, close to the screws. So now what you do is you measure from the bottom of that mount plate down to the bottom of your tape, and it looks like it's like 1 3/16. 1 3/16, 1 1/8, 1 1/4 generally is the area they go. And I do check them each time because sometimes they do have that small variance. So that 1 3/16 is what would be added because it's above where our finished length of the panels is going to be, or on top of the panels here. So we add that to the finished length of the panels, plus or minus what we wanted to do off the floor.